how are you doing today? Good afternoon.
Great.
It's an absolute honor to stand before you today and share my story, my passion, and my message of hope, inclusion, and positivity. My name is Adam Farris, and I'm here to remind you of one simple yet powerful thing that a smile can change the world. You see, I believe that if each of us makes just one person smile a day, we can set off a chain reaction, right? And of joy and laughter. Why not stop at one? What if we could spread happiness to 2 people a day? Imagine the impact and positivity. It's contagious, and kindness has the power to transform lives. My journey as an inspirational speaker and disability advocate started with my own experiences. Like many, I faced challenges, diagnosed with several conditions. I've had people tell me what I can't do, but I never let labels define me. Instead, I choose to focus on what I can do, on my own unique abilities, rather than perceived disabilities. Because I believe none of us are really or truly disabled. We are all simply different, or our differences make us extraordinary. My training started with a program called Art Spark Texas through their Speaking Advocates program. The program helped me find my voice. Since then, I've had the privilege of speaking to schools, corporate events, and community organizations. I've had the privilege of speaking to schools, spreading the message of acceptance and the power of embracing who we truly are. I was one of the original hubsters here when the program first opened in 2015. I've known Coach Russo since 2001. The Hub Houston is an incredible program that reminds us of who we all deserve to be, heard, understood, believed in. But my story isn't just about me. It's about us. It's about the world we celebrate, the world we create when we choose understanding over judgment, inclusion over exclusion, and love over fear. It's about how each of us is in our own way has the power to make a difference. So today I challenge you to be the reason someone smiles, be the person who lifts up others, be the spark that someone spreads kindness to, because together we can build a world whose differences are celebrated, not feared, a world where everyone is seen for their abilities, not their limitations. I come from a wonderful, loving family. I'm a proud autism advocate. When I was diagnosed with my Tourette syndrome at the age of 6, in July of 2012, I was diagnosed with a form of autism called pervasive developmental disorder, or PDD-NOS. Growing up, I struggled to understand my conditions, often asking myself, what does it mean? These diagnoses were confusing and frustrating, but they also shaped my life in profound ways. Today I share my story with others so that my so-called disabilities too realize that they can achieve great things. My father's lesson in self-advocacy. My father played a crucial role in teaching me how to advocate for myself. He would take me out of public places like movie theaters and restaurants where my tics from my Tourette syndrome, which are uncontrollable movements and sounds that I cannot control, would often draw attention to people in the past, when I made loud hooting and shouting noises, which made it painful to visit quiet places. I knew people were staring at me and made comments, but instead of letting it bring me down, my father encouraged me to educate others about Tourette syndrome. He taught me to explain it to them, just like that I am anyone else, with the ability to do anything others can. This lesson was instrumental in shaping the person I am today. Finding confidence, I found a community called the Hub Houston, a place where I gained confidence in myself. The Hub stands for Heard, Understood, Believed in. We all know that, correct? Mm-hmm. Exactly, right? So, in a woodworking class, I asked the teacher if I could get on a saw, which made very precise lines. My hands used to shake a lot because I was on a lot of high-dose medications, right? And back then, when I did that, my hands stopped shaking altogether. It was a saw, like I said, that made very precise lines, and it could have hurt me. But instead, my hands, see how they shake? They stopped completely, which is amazing. So, when that happened, I realized then that if I could overcome that, I can overcome anything. Overcoming social challenges. Growing up with autism, I struggled with social skills and often found myself isolated. I was frequently kicked out of places, and I couldn't keep a job. My lack of social skills made it difficult for me to stay in a restaurant or business without being asked to leave. After my autism diagnosis in 2012, I moved to North Carolina and attended a transitional living program. There, I worked on improving my social and life skills, gaining a level of independence I never thought possible, redefining my disability. Look at where I am now. From 2012 to 2024, I've made incredible strides. While some might say that's a long time, I say that's just a relatively short period to achieve such growth. Today I have friends. I've held a job at Walmart for 10 years. I have my own small business, which is called Unique Abilities. I'm an autism advocate, disability advocate, and entrepreneur. So let me just end by saying, make one person smile a day. Think about how that would make them feel. Make 2 people smile a day. Imagine the possibilities. Give someone a hug, whether it be a friend, a stranger, etc. Because hugs also are magic. Y'all take care. Thank you again.